So this one is about love. It's more like a self-reflection, but it is so profound. I felt like it had to be shared. And I might be jumping around because of how this came about, and I want to kind of share it like that. So this morning I woke up with this very clear feeling of the different consciousness levels. And this is not new, right? It started to be super clear last year, 2024, where you couldn't even have conversations with people anymore. It was pointless. There's all these different capacities, and even though you're speaking, people cannot really hear you. And I'm just very objective about it. Of course, it's subjective, but um, to me, it's just what is, right? I'm not talking about anybody being better than anyone else. But this morning, it's like an abyss. And I don't know why it came up so palpable. But I guess the next thing that it was probably what drove me to the internet. And I'm reading these essays this morning, just kind of like what's coming across my feed, and it just becomes proof that see, well, these essays made me feel very old, like ancient, because I found myself, right? Those articles or essays were really me, what feels like a very long time ago when I was young. And as I'm sitting with this, it's kind of taken me into the space of the builder node. And the builder node is just a name. It's a group that it's part of my offerings, but it's not. It's a space. I don't know how to say it. It's another phase of our development, because this wave that I'm in, I can say that we're done with this intense shadow work, and we're never done with introspection. We're never done with emptying and whatever is part of the shadow work, because in those depths is the growth. It's just the mechanism of things, but we're not constantly in it. We're not consumed by the healing. We're not obsessed almost with it. But clarity is, I don't want to say back, because it's never been this clear ever before. And we're ready to build, we're ready to move, we're ready to create something with the wisdom that has showed up, that has showed itself. And what is super interesting, what happened, so keep that builder's node space in mind. And so again, I'm talking about everybody's builder's node. It's that space in us, right? But one of these essays was about relationships and the reflection that happens when we are actively engaged into a relationship. And this was very much from a point of view of a man and his growth, and how he views or how he holds women, and maybe his projection of how women hold men. Anyway, his threshold was within his growth, right? When he realized that love is not a reward, but it's a responsibility. And it was a big threshold for him, because it really freed him from worthiness, right? The performance, the transaction. So it was a huge, huge moment and threshold. What did I do with that vulnerability? Because we were talking about that in a couple posts. I couldn't leave the post without leaving a comment. And in that moment, I didn't think anything of it. And the comment was great. I was just saying how, responsibility is just another phase as well, and that let's just not name love. But if we name it, then that's what love becomes, because that's how love is. It will take whatever shape you need it to take for love to be closest to you. So it was whatever. It was however it was. It was a correction. It was a correction to where I am now. The point is, me leaving that comment made it feel like an irritant. And it takes me back to this builder's node space, because it's like, I thought my definition, that's where it gets good, right? Of the builder's node, it comes already from a place of softness, from openness. We don't crave to deconstruct who we were. We no longer care to use any type of violence to build, not even loudness, not even force to push healing, to help, right? Builder's node is already soft, gentle. It's simply a removal of attention from the old and the dedication to a new nuance, right? A new phase, recognizing that it's just another phase of how love wants to move about. What I realize now with this precision, because I don't know what else to call it, me leaving that comment and not being able to move away from that space, this person showing such vulnerability, placing their heart wherever they're at, I couldn't celebrate it in that raw form. So now, this is what love wants to do within this builder nodes. It is so precise in this space that it can hold, well, it's practicing. It's practicing, it's not there, but it can hold these different level of consciousness and meet them at the point of that celebration, and not needing to push beyond, not needing to correct, not needing to do anything. But that in itself is building what? The infrastructure for the road to be constructed on top. And I don't know, I'm just in awe right now. I mean, it's just like my mind is blown. I don't know if this hits you the same way. But this is, again, a huge level of precision, because I don't know how else to say it. And to me, it just shows how love doesn't want to be represented in this space. It wants to move as it. Anyway, just feel that. Just feel that for a moment. And maybe I'll see you here again, and maybe I don't. Have a beautiful day.